Welcome to the first episode of the Tesla FSD Weekly Stats Report. Every day, I drive my Tesla Model Y Juniper with full self-driving engaged 100% of the time, tracking everything, miles driven, times I touch the wheel, and of course, the number of issues. The goal? To share real-world data from real-world driving, commuting to work, school runs, trips to the park, and more. Alright, let's dive into this week's numbers. This week, I drove 245 miles over 7 hours, with FSD active the entire time. Weather was mostly clear with just 8% of the trip in rain. Road mix: 44% city, 36% highway, and 20% country roads. Let's start with what worked well. In the rain, the car handled perfectly, no interventions, and it felt completely safe. Another highlight, a school zone. The car stopped and waited patiently until the crossing guards cleared the road, then moved forward smoothly. Some people have commented that testing FSD in a school zone isn't a good idea, and I agree it requires extra caution. That's why I'm always ready to take control instantly if needed. Overall, these were two great examples of tricky situations handled flawlessly. And here are my two favorite stats of the week. I only had to take control once every 33 minutes and 58% of the trips didn't have any issue. Pretty amazing, right? Of course, not everything was perfect. Minor issues, the least critical, happened 2.7 times per 100 miles. Examples include potholes and wide turns. Here's one where a pothole could have been spotted by the bumper camera, but FSD still doesn't detect them. Moderate issues occurred 0.8 times per 100 miles, like the car stopping in the middle of the road while destination is miles away. I'm not sure why it stopped, but I had to push the accelerator pedal to move away. It could be embarrassing. Major issues were rarer at 1.1 per 100 miles. These are situations where I had to intervene quickly for safety. Most were during left turns. In this clip, you can see the car drifting onto the left side of the road mid-turn, dangerous if another vehicle had been coming. I had to grab the wheel and steer back to the right immediately. One more note, the inside camera, which allows hands-off driving when active, sometimes deactivates. When that happens, I have to touch the wheel slightly. On average, this happened about every 30 minutes. Between that and safety interventions, I ended up touching the wheel about every 16 minutes this week. And that's it for this week's Tesla FSD Weekly Stats Report. If you're interested in following the progress, hit subscribe and check out my other videos on the channel.